G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've got bass player Steve with me again. Yeah, bass player Steve, yeah.
Hey Matt.
How are you? Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate your time. Now, a bit of a different video for us today because we have a set of these. I'll put a close-up on the screen. These are the Dunlop String Lab dual dynamic bass strings. These are 45s to 105s for those of you playing along at home. So what we thought we'd do, there's not sort of like an easy way to demo these. So what we thought we'd do is we'd do it before and after. Yeah?
Yep.
So Steve's got his bass here. What is this, Steve?
This is a 2010 Music Man Stingray.
Beautiful. How old are those strings, you reckon?
Well, I was thinking about that on the way over, and I think these are probably about 4 months old.
Oh, only 4 months?
Yeah,
oh, geez. A normal bass player changes strings once a bloody decade.
Yeah.
So
it depends on how often you're gigging. When you're not gigging very often,
yeah,
you tend not to change them as often. And some people, they don't change their strings at all. Depends what you're playing. There's some bass players out there that just their strings are as dead as a doornail because they're as old as the hills, and they like that. They like that thump, that dead sound. So
I do not.
No, it depends what you're playing, but yeah, everyone to their own.
Well, speaking of what we were playing, Steve has suggested that we do a bit of finger stuff, a bit of picking stuff, and then a bit of slap stuff. Then we're going to change the strings, and we'll see if there's going to be any difference. And I think I might try and get like an EQ, graphic EQ up recording while Steve's playing in post. I'll do it, not now, I'll do it in post. And see if we can see much of a difference. But besides that, put your bloody headphones on. Don't be lazy. Don't listen through your phone, or I'm going to sound dreadful. Yeah, put your headphones on. See if you can pick a difference. Let us know in the comments. All right, give me some finger stuff, Steve. Yeah.
A little bit of pick.
Pick, yeah, pick.
And a little bit of slap.
slap.
I'll try not to play with the toned pot too much, just so we get a bit of a sense.
Sure. Beautiful. Right, now that was 3 different bass styles with the old strings on. Steve's going to click his fingers now, and through the magic of editing, we will be right back with brand new Dunlop String Lab strings on this Stingray bass.
I'll be waiting to do this. Ready?
Oh, done.
Wow. And it's, look at that.
The new strings are on.
It's magic.
It's f***ing magic. All right, so the blurb on the back of the packet says, this set of hybrid nickel strings taps into the unique sound and feel of both nickel and steel, with a nickel outer layer that provides a big punchy low end and an inner steel layer that puts your groove front and center with an aggressive mid-range under the fingers. They're comfortable.
They are comfortable. That's the first thing. We were just talking about that off camera. They are comfortable to play. They don't feel like they're going to grate all the skin off your fingers while you're playing. So
yeah, and why is that? Is that like something to do with the winding, or?
I think it's just the tightness of the winding. Some of them are a bit more coarse, and they just, if you're playing them all night, unless you're used to it, you'd find it really uncomfortable, I think.
There you go. Beautiful. All right. Well, you're the expert. So we did some finger style stuff, some pick stuff, and some slapping. Now that we've got the new strings on there, give us some finger playing.
A little bit of pick, same as before. It's nice, isn't it? And a little bit of slappers before.
Just slapping the bass.
The bass.
All right, well, there you go. So talk me through it. So I can actually hear, I mean, obviously they're clearer and brighter because they're new strings. Strings tend to get duller and older, but they sound fantastic here.
They do. They've got that brightness which you'd expect from a new string, but it's just got a bit of mid-range punch to it that was noticeable for me. So I'd like to hear it through a full rig, but I'm liking what I hear.
Yeah, sweet. All right. And they're nice and comfy, good to play.
Nice and comfy, good to play.
They feel like the katana was a bit more flappy down the bottom end. It sounded like there was a bit more bass in those as well.
They were very bassy. The other thing that I noticed when we were changing them, the way they've wound the string with some of the other manufacturers, they have an exposed core where the string goes over the saddle.
Yep.
Which means you have to change your setup completely because the diameter of that core is less than the outer diameter of the winding. So it effectively changes the height of your string. So you got to change your setup. Same with the windings up here. Sometimes your winding will interfere with where it goes over the nut.
Right.
And it's just a pain in the neck. It means a full setup if you change your string. So this one, straight in.
Straight in, no problems. Oh, that's good to know. So that's a handy thing a guitar player like me wouldn't know or understand. That's why I've asked you along, bass player Steve.
Thanks, Matt.
It's going to be awesome. Anyway, there you go. Thanks, Dunlop. These are the StringLab dual dynamic nickel and steel bass strings. This is an actual bass player, so he knows what he's talking about. Can you do the intro to, what was it called? Special Investigations Unit, whatever it was?
I don't even know what it was called, but I just remember the tune. Someone that it showed me, actually.
And can you do the Seinfeld one or not?
No, I need a bit of practice for that one.
Mind you, that's the old Yamaha slap bass preset.
They did it on a synth. No, they didn't do it on a bass.
Yeah, anyway. Well, thank you very much for Dunlop for sending us these strings to try out. Thank you very much to Steve for coming in. I really appreciate your time. And for those of you playing along at home, we appreciate your time as well. If you've got this far, you may as well give us a like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. If you like this sort of content, we're going to have a bit more of this coming along. It makes a big difference to our tiny little channel, and it's absolutely free to you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye.
See ya.